Peace and blessings. Welcome back, beautiful people. Or if you are new, I welcome you as well to my channel. This is A Word with Nyakuiy, and I am she, and I am delighted for you to be here with me today and for us to get into this reading. It is a full moon, and the energy is big, and it is bringing out a lot in us. And so we're going to get into that today. This will be a collective message. And before I get any further, I invite you to like, to share, to subscribe, to comment. This really helps me help you better, helps me to know how things are resonating for you, and it encourages me too to continue on this channel, even though I like pulling cards for all of us anyway. But please let me know that you're enjoying this flow, okay? So as I said, this is a collective message for this full moon energies. And so the messages are going to be general. Not everything will fit for you. So please tune into your own intuition and have discernment and take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make anything fit. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, ma'am, sir. Okay. So I've already pulled our cards today. And the energy that I'm getting here is quite chaotic, but there is peace at the center of it. And actually, it's looking like you are the peace in the center of the chaos. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicts around you. There's a lot of conflicts with people's fights. People are externalizing their fight energy. You know, the conflicts that they're having within themselves, and they're projecting them outward. And then you get caught up in the mix, in a sense, you know. And so there's this need for you to be very mindful around who you are around, and be mindful about the energy dynamics that are at play. Because a lot of the times people are moving from subconscious places that they're not even aware of. The High Priestess is here. Again, highlighting intuition, highlighting discernment, highlighting your ability to see and receive what you do need to receive. And that means being in a space of silence. That means not always having the words, not always having to speak, not always having to say something. Because again, these conflicts are not yours. Have nothing to do with you. And so you just let the energy, let that person's, and let them be in their energy, and let them write it out. You don't have to take it on. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to engage. It's about picking your battles and choosing your battles wisely. Not everything has to be a fight, and not every fight is your fight. There's an energy of, because of who you are in your purity, it pisses some people off. And that's why they bring the fight energy to you, because they're like, why are you not aggravated? Why are you not irritated? Why are you not frustrated? Why are you not mad at the things that I'm mad at the things that I'm frustrated with, at the things I'm irritated by? And you're like, because I found peace within, and I found the gold within. This reservoir of peace is so deep. It knows no end. And that pisses the fuck out of them. And this is your role. This is the role that you are meant to play. This is the what's the word? This is your task. This is your duty. This is your job. This is your responsibility. Is to be in your peace, unbothered, unperturbed, because you know better. This is the High Priestess here. You know better. You see things beyond the facade. You see things beyond the level of the superficial. You see things deeper than most. And so you're able to pick up these energy shifts, these energy dynamics, And there's a message here to tune in. As I said in the very beginning of the message, tune into your own intuition at all times. This is where you have to be. This is where you are in your power. Because when you're in that space, you're in tune with yourself. And when you're in tune with yourself, you're able to easily discern what is you and not you. What is coming from you and what is coming from outside, what is coming externally. We have the devil card here. Again, it's people trying to attach you to their bullshit. And we're not having it. Because the stakes are only getting higher is what I'm receiving. The stakes are only getting higher. Things are not going to slow down. There's no normal that we're returning back to. Elevation and evolution are happening and are only going to continue moving you forward in your journey, in your path. And so you can't go back to where these motherfuckers are trying to keep you and take you. Because these energies, it's not like you're unfamiliar with chaos. It's not like you're unfamiliar with conflict. But you evolved out of that. You grew out of that. You're not attached to it any longer. Because for some of these people, there's a chemical dependency. There's their own chemical, physiological networks are attached to drama. It has to do with trauma. It's trauma that they haven't been able to step out of. And so they come enticing you. It's giving an energy of you're being really, 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 really tested. You're being tested. But it's also you bringing on these tests. Because it's the game, right? It's the game of life from this high perspective point. You're like, let me see how much I've evolved. Let me see where I'm at with my own growth. So you're attracting people who are bringing fight energy to you, and you're like, yo, I'm above it. I don't have to engage. I don't have to match energy. I don't have to go to where you are. I've been there, fam. And I feel this sense of you're also in a space of compassion too. So they don't really understand. They don't understand that. They don't understand why you're not coming at them left the way that they're coming at you. Why you are just choosing to exit the situation and send them love. Because at the end of the day, you know that's what they're needing. That's what they're needing. That's what they're wanting. That's what they're fighting for. But they're coming about it in a really obtuse way. And so, you are meant to lead the way. You're continuing to be the light, to be the example, to be the solution. Because you're tired of being part of the problems. You're tired of being a part of the problem. You were. Once upon a time, you're like, yo, I'm problematic. But that's not where I want to be. And they're in that space now. They're unaware of their problematic behaviors. But you can see. There's a message here. There's a message here of do not discount what you're feeling. Do not discount what you're sensing. Do not discount what's coming to you, what's being revealed to you. Because in this open space of receptivity, again, you're going to see what you need to see. I get the sense of, or it's coming to me now, that you're most receptive when you wake up out of your slumber. You're most receptive at that point in time. And so before you even reach for anything superficial or external to you, rather, take that minute before you even open your eyes, to just be and to receive, because the intel will come. The intel will arise. Okay. There's another message here of, this is part of your learning. This is part of your growth. This is part of your development. This is part of your path. Yeah, I'm picking up that there is so much richness that you can tap into in the mundane moments. In those moments when you're washing dishes and mopping the floor, in those moments when you're doing laundry, when you're going out for a walk, when you're, just those moments where not a lot is happening. Insights come to you during those moments. Your intuitive capacities are heightened in those moments. And so this is a learning for you. Learning how to work with your own sensitivities and learning how to work with your intuition and with your extrasensory senses. So you are being put to work. The spirit is putting you to work. The divine is putting you to work to help you step more into your powers. Because again, there's this energy of, if you are here receiving this word right now, you are unlike a lot of people. You're quite different. You operate differently. You're not operating on the same realm as everyone else. You're operating from a deeper space. And so things are going to look different for you than they will for others. Y'all not seeing things the same way. It's like I'm coming back to an eagle and I'm being reminded of Sagittarius energy, which is being able to see things from this greater perspective. And being able to have that eagle's eye view. So the energy is, do not be led astray. Do not be led astray. Continue paving your own way. Continue moving your own way. Release the doubts. Release the lack of self-trust. And stop asking for validation from people who are not living and who are not seeing what you are seeing. Again, it's kind of like asking, I'm coming back to this eagle. It's like asking a crow to do what an eagle does. Or it's asking the crow to come see what the eagle sees. Good luck. Or it's like the eagle asking the crow if they see what they see. Like, we not the same, bro. We not the same, fam. We not looking at things the same. And I also get the sense like the sphere you're in, or the sphere where the environment that shaped you, and the people who were around you, people who were raising you perhaps, the people who were in your earlier years, your younger years. I get this energy of, you were in the parent position as a child and they were in the child position, though they were parents or though they were guardians. And this is energetically speaking. The maturity levels were switched. So it's like you carried the weight of this knowing as a child, and it wasn't validated. And it couldn't have been validated because these people didn't have this knowing. And oftentimes you were gaslit, or whatever you were sensing, whatever you were feeling was diminished, was not validated at all. And in those times you needed that validation. But as you came into your own, you realized, okay, the only validation I need is my own. And that's where you are. Because every time you trust into your intuitive hits, you trust your insights, every single time, I swear, it is revealed to you why it was best for you to move in that direction, you know? So the validation will come anyway. But you have to trust in it first. Trust in that no, and trust in that yes. And as a matter of fact, trusting in that no is going to allow you to feel even more clearly what is a yes. Don't be questioning why it's a no now. Again, we don't do that anymore. That's in the past. You are gold. I just keep hearing that. I keep feeling that you are gold. Like, what does that even mean? What do we have to know about that? You are gold. You are gold. You are gold. And it's like, you have gold. You have this gold, and people want to take this gold from you. People want to take it from you, but they cannot, because it was sourced from within. It was sourced from the most high, one and only source, divine. It's a lot of taker energy around you. That's what it is. There's a lot of taker energy, a lot of people who are vampires. Subtly, too. Some of these people are so subtle that you might not even recognize their vampiric ways. But that's why you're drained all the time. That's why you're tired all the time. Do you get it? Like, they're draining you of your life force, because you're not recognizing that that's what they're doing. They're sneaky about it. They come off very deceptive. It's very manipulative. Devil energy, right? Like, you can be dressed up. The devil can be dressed up in what looks like normal wear, normal clothing. But remember, the devil is a shapeshifter. and so that energy is what is confronting you. I don't want to say people are devils, but people have devilish ways. I'll say that. And that's when they don't know they are light. They are ignorant. They lack awareness. They don't know. But you know. And the energy in the light of this full moon is let go of these attachments that are only taking you to hell, that are only taking you to places you've left behind. If it reminds you too much of your past in a negative way, let that shit go. Perhaps some of these, I'm getting here too, that some people will be popping into your life, like randomly out of the blue. Some of these people you ain't heard from in years, you know? Seen you from a past life. Hope you're doing well. I don't know the whole lyrics, so please forgive me, Frank Ocean. But these people are coming out the woodwork, and they're coming out the woodwork to give you something, and to remind you of who you are, for one. But they're also here to perhaps unlock a part of you. Because even though you are this knower, you see beyond certain realms, at the end of the day, you are human and you have evolution. You are evolving. And so these people that are coming out the woodworks, they're coming to aid you in your transformation. Yeah. So receive what they're giving you. Be open, be curious, be observant. Observe yourself and how you are in your energy. Observe them in their energy. And allow what they're bringing to you to transform you. And the message is like, take the lessons, take the learnings, and go. And go ahead and continue onwards. Some of these people are really just showing you how much you've evolved, how much you've grown since then. Perhaps some of these individuals are still in the same spot where you left them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that'll give you perspective about where you are and how you've been living and how you've been moving and where you're going and where they're not coming and why they didn't make it with you this far. Okay? So I will end this reading here. It feels very complete. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or share. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.